Okay, and we are live over on Twitch and YouTube at the same time because watch this. We are live for another OAL scrim. Sorry, not scrim matchup today. It's going to be another one for Phoenix. They are going off against Meliora. So give me a second once I just make sure that I can see that as well. Okay. Obviously, we'll be going through what chat will tell me with on Discord and on the streams. Don't worry, guys. We will try and keep this as brief as possible. To watch it live to the minute, and if you're already in Militia, go join the listen into the stage, the Militia studio, because guess what? Everything else is on a 2-minute delay, as I have to have it this way. Pure the rules. So yeah. So Meliora is going to be Beth the Best, Pot James, Watch Mercy, Minute, and Spicy Gator. And obviously we've got our normal victims, aka Phoenix, Sir Fleesh, Sleepy Alley, Haley, Vernell, Arctic, and we have Vimto as well as a substitute. Obviously, I'm going to be purely watching the IVI Phoenix side of things. Meliora has the first ban here. And with Meliora having first ban, we have a Oasis, which is going to be part of the set map that we have. In fact, let me pull up the set maps because I cannot remember that off the top of my head. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Was I not given this? Yes, I was. So it should actually be Lijiang, Busan, then Colosseo, Gibraltar, Kings, Cerveza. So we're either going to go to Lijiang or Busan, and then we'll go from there. No, that's not the correct one. Here we go. Oasis, Busan, Atlas, Kings Row, Hollywood, Cerveza. That makes more sense. In fact, I will quickly post this into chat, into the text chat for the VC, aka the studio, so everyone can quickly have a look at the map list. And this is in order, by the way, guys. So we will be going to Oasis, followed by Busan, followed by Atlas, followed by Kings Row, which I find is interesting that they're doing double control. But I'm not the captains here. I'm not the event coordinators because this is dictated by the league that Phoenix is in, which is OAL. As seen by the lovely league match title that is there. Obviously, with us focusing on Phoenix, we won't try and show off Sir Fleesh as much as possible. We'll try and focus on the other candidates. As if you are watching or live, you can go check out Sir Fleesh's channel over on Twitch. I believe he should be streaming at this point. He is indeed. Cool. and that will also go into the texture. Nice. Um, so stream is paused apparently. Um, okay. So Vimto in over Arctic. A wristband coming through from Meliora here, which I find is an interesting factor here. Banning the Orisa on the Oasis is kind of a big deal, but the fact that that's now out of commission for Meliora here for the rest of the series, and they've got 6 maps to play today, is kind of interesting. Um, yeah, so they have to play all 6, I believe. Let me double check on that factor. Um, but I believe that's how that's working. So obviously Haley is Jessie, just for those that are wondering. In event, ooh, nice. Um, we're just waiting for finalizations and the break ban, custody ban, and a sojourn ban. Again, early bans for characters. Again, break and custody bans for Phoenix. Means that you want to play somewhat a rushy stylization here. Um, the Sojourn ban means Vernal can't pop off like he normally does, so we'll see what the hit scan specialist can do. Vimto now back out. Break, Cassidy, Sojourn, Rissa banned. Arctic back in over Vimto. So it's going to be Sleepy Alley, Fleesh, Sir Fleesh, backline, Haley Vernell, DPS line, and Arctic for the tank player here. And we go in. Oasis to start off with. We'll see how this goes. Also, we're going to be looking over here at Gardens to begin with. Um, very high ground, potentially a dive composition could work here, but primarily it's going to be Brawl for all 3 submaps of here. dive can also work on the city center submap, but definitely university is definitely going to be the role. Haley going to be looking at the uh, Tracer Vernell on the Soldier 76 here. Sleepy Alley going to be on the Kiriko. And so Fleesh going to be on the Lucio. So as I expected, it's going to be a speedy dive composition here. Tracer out as well for Haley. Echo on the other side for second. Watch Mercy. Watch Mercy down to Vernal, already headshot from the soldier player. Gets hit down to the low ground. Going on board with the Vernal very quickly. Spicy Gator down, followed by Minute. Fartik getting both those ones. Haley getting the DMEC on not Rat James. Rat James follows off the map to get a early reset. First fight going in favour of Phoenix here, meaning that they can sit up on this high ground, look at his potential abilities here. Echo in, they hear the Echo, looking for them in fact. Kiriko already spotted out, pinged out. In comes the Tracer for them from Meliora. A lot of damage coming through on Watch Mercy. Arctic getting the confirmation. Certainly following up with Spicy Gator and Haley go takes care of the enemy Tracer of Wrath the best. Rat James goes over to Doomfist, falls over to Haley's Tracer player. So we'll just look at where Arctic is playing here, looking at a early self-destruct ready with a Winston dive now for the side of Meliora. Meliora diving in, looking for the high ground, does not get anything. Rush out from Sleepy Ally there into the backline. Goes Arc, does chase down the backline. Haley getting a one as Vernal takes care of two. Go off the soldier and he shall do what they need to do. Going on board temporarily with Haley here. Sees out the enemy tracer, so Felicia takes care of them. Winston back in comes the fade of the Moira. No escape tools there for the Moira. There's a team wipe yet again, 100% to 0. Very one-sided from Phoenix there, very impressive. Also going looking here at second submap, which is going to be the sorry, we had city centre. Now we're going to go to gardens. Thanks, ally. Capture on city centre. Winston here again. Haley looking for any engagement here. Goes down to 66 health. Now down to sub HP. He has to get some assistance here from Sleepy Ally. Catches out the Venture early. Suzu out from the Kiriko or the enemy team. That's going to be Spicy Gator now on that. Rat James down first. Watch Mercy follows suit from Ark, getting the two-piece there early on. Spicy Gator, though, takes care of Haley, but Surf Leash takes care of Sleepy Gator. On board here with the normal playmaker of Phoenix, going to be Vernal. Winston dive in already, utilize the bubble. Looking for any engage here is going to be the side of Phoenix. Haley into the back line to trigger the dive hit. Arc gets a 2. The self-destruct out for a remake. For now, takes care of Raph the best, making sure that it was a 1-2 combination there. Half a magazine of the normal shots, then followed up with the Helix rockets. Again, the hit scan specialist of Vernal here, looking for the early engagement. Already pinging onto the Genji and the Winston here for Meliora. Manette, though, gets Surf Leash in the meantime. Surf Leash did get Wrath Ratson, though, after losing their life, so that must have been a Winston without a jump pack, getting booped off the side of the map. Final fight territory here for Phoenix, and looking for an early engage again. Helix rockets out for Vernal, has a visor in pocket and utilizes it, making sure no one is getting any value, any space. Spicy Gator down first, follows by Rat James. Rafter Best goes down to Ark. Ark getting a two-piece there. Haley follows up as well as Vernal. Just get 10% on the board for Gardens though. But no, secondary touch there for Meliora. Phoenix go 1 map up. Already looking strong enough for Phoenix here. Ark getting the best tank matchup here. Looks out for the 2, gets 1, gets the follow up. Self-destruct there to get the remake. Genji is already down. The follow up on the from the soldier on to the Venture that was out of position early. And I see a bot has decided to grace us in the text chat for the stream on Twitch with its presence. Ruin its ugly head as always. So we're going to be going to Busan here. Bands Meliora get the first and last ban. Phoenix again having 2 bands in the middle. With this system, again, it's 2 bands. You can choose any role. No roles are locked in between. So once a role has been picked, you can pick that role again. Unlike Militia's in-house tournament, that is how this works. And obviously bans have to come through. Diva ban here from the side of Meliora, looking to shut down Ark. Ark is not primarily a Diva player though, he is primarily a Ramatra player. He does play the Diva from time to time, but he is known for the Diva. which is interesting that, Meliora have decided to get rid of the Diva here. Bans here now for Phoenix, going to be coming through shortly. I believe Haley's the vice captain for the side of IVI Phoenix. And the ban on the Moira Genji comes through. A lot of Moira, a lot of Genji being played by Meliora. So this does not really affect Phoenix. Outside, I believe Vernell plays Genji, but very rarely. And then the Tracer ban. Haley's Tracer gets banned away from her. That is quite savage, actually. Although Vernell now being able to pick up his signature soldier here for this Busan map and any other maps in this series. Leash is going to be making a change. Vimto in over Fleesh. Cool. We're going in Busan. Looking over at Mecha Base with the spectator cam before the finalizations of the lobby assembly is going to be coming in. Also, we're going to be looking here primarily again at the Phoenix here. Going to be on the blue side this time instead of the red. So, although I think that's just how most stuff is working. Ark going to be treating us to a Winston by the looks of it. As we look at downtown, it is a dive heavy map. Vimto in over gonna be actually Haley. Haley gonna be switching out for Sir Fleesh actually. Um, Haley is a flex DPS support player. Vimto gonna be in on the Echo. Vernell on with the Sojourn Arc with this Winston. Arissa here for the side of Meliora with a Cassidy. Sleep it out onto Arc, already down to half health. Has to use Bubble early. Gets the kill onto the Spicy Gator though. Vinto down, followed by Arc. Rex James going to be on the DPS with Raf. Raf the best on the tank here now. A lot of pressure here already. Early. Golden now. Both Arissa's here looking for backlines instead of the main line. Sleep Alley takes care of the Cassidy, booping them off the map. Takes a 3k there for Sleepy Alley, actually. Arc messing up his spin tech to get onto the high ground. Spots out the Sunbird early. teleport out. Half health goes the tank of Wrath. Down goes Minute Stow, followed by Spicy Gator. Nice confirmations there. Now goes down though in the midst of that to a Kiriko. I believe that was just body shots from Minute going onto the Sojourn player. But look at this. Already duplicate as well as Overclock and Terror Surge ready here for the side of Phoenix. Gonna be the Overclock out. Terror Surge out as well. For now, though, making his name appeared in this lobby already. Half health, though, but does not care. Does take a headshot onto Wrath. Followed up by Sleepy Alley. For now, showing off why his name is primarily known for this Sojourn. Take away his best character, he still can do stuff. Arc with a kill with the Terror Surge onto Spicy Gator. We're now just here doing spy checking. Terror Surge out. No one able to contest out 100%. Does connect with the Sombra as well. Right at the end does Vernell. Yeah, I realised my mistake there, audience, that I contradicted myself when I said about Ark not being known for a diva, but he does play it from time to time. Can easily play the diva. Can this tank player of Ark. Into the backline goes the swarm of Phoenix. Ice wall out. But nothing can deny Vernal his double kill onto the DPS line. Vimto with a confirmation onto Watch Mercy. On top of that, point going to be capped here for the side of Phoenix after unlocked. No need to have any bodies on the point. Down goes Spicy Gator to headshot for now, turning up his ability here. Another charge up shot onto the Orisa and the backline means that they go down to a sliver of HP. Even if he does not get confirmations, Vernal being the playmaker, getting the damage off that he needs to. Grenade stuck onto the Orisa. No chance of Space Fin to get anything out there, but Rat James does go on a flank, does kill Vernal. Arc with a double kill though. On board with the Orisa. Sleepy Alley does follow up as well. Point stolen away momentarily. Not even fully though. Rat James does go swimming with the aid of that spear throw from Arc there. For now, a early mistake from the Sojourn players, Dickon in the AoE, sorry, the sightline of the May. Beat out, connects with Arctic. Terror Surge out. Sliver of HP goes Arc, but does fall to Beth, the best correction. on board with her now. Overclock in hand. We know what he can do. With a visor popped here for the side of Meliora. Vernal gets a headshot onto Munit. Down goes the junior player. Out comes the rush onto point. Half health. It's not very HP actually, correction for Vernal. Does get all the support that he needs. 100% to 0 again for the side of Phoenix. That is a 2-0 already. Haley looking strong also on the Baptiste, even though they got moved over to the support line from being a DPS player. The abilities here of Phoenix, and as we look at this Terror Surge that we did miss on the cast, but again, Arc just showing dominance, followed up by Vernal and Sleepy Alley to assist that playstyle, how the tank wanted to be aggressive. Brawl definitely a strong look here from the side of Phoenix. We go into the next map, which is going to be Atlas. It's going to be looking at the substitute here for waiting. Looks like Vimto is going to be staying in. Haley, Sleepy Alley, Vernal, and Ark going to be our lineup momentarily. Do not know if that's going to be changing anytime soon. Fans coming through here, ready for this next matchup. Atlas, the newest Flashpoint map, plays a lot of Brawl. There is one point on this Flashpoint where you can play the. They have already banned Sojourn. I don't think they can ban Sojourn again. I'll ask in the team chat. I'll say I'm just asking so I have the information. Okay, Watch Me Cry, which I thought was Watch Mercy. Gonna be swapped out here for Ruha. It's gonna be a Kiri Rhine with a Lucio ban. So it's gonna be Kiriko Reinhardt Sojourn Lucio bans here. Okay, Atlas time. Looking over here at the lovely map here at Atlas. Which I believe is Morocco, maybe? I can't remember. But either way, beautiful skyline here. Waiting for the go. Gonna be no swaps here for the side of Phoenix. Arctic gonna be on the tank. Vernal is gonna be on the Cassidy here. Vimto looks to be on the some on the sim just to get a TP out of spawn. It is indeed Vimto gonna be over to the Genji here. Sleepy Alley on the Juno with Haley on the Baptiste. Immortality Field already popped here for the side of Haley. Lovely flashbang there for the side of now, but unfortunately down went Vimto in the midst of that, being the first death here for this whole matchup on this Atlas map. Immortality didn't feel down. Vernal and Haley follow suit. Now with the actual tank player Atlas being taken by storm by the side of Meliora here. Arc went down late as well, so going to be playing it slightly slower is going to be Phoenix. Near now. Immortality Field already out. Anti-nade on top. Vimto down, but down goes Minit though. Arc down. Vernal does think about maybe taking the drill, but does go down. Pot streams or with a third role change in 3 maps. Went from tank to DPS, now on support. Are you looking for a little bit of poke? It's going to be for now. Dinking the Cassidy on the enemy team. Looking for it. Anything. Anyone that wants to decide to poke their heads out. Death Blossom out. Connects with 2. Haley down. Vernal down. That's going to be a 3k from Beth here on the Reaper. So again, another role change back for them back to DPS. But now me was thinking about maybe changing off the Cassidy then. Another anti-nade hit onto Vanel into a high noon. Haley down early, but falls. That is the tank and the Cassidy of Meliora. Nice hinder onto the Reaper there to have the assist come through from Arctic. Looking better now. Haley has chosen to go over to the Ana, so it's going to be pretty much a mirror composition here outside of a Reaper and a Orisa. Down goes off the map is Vernal. Arctic as well follows suit. 3 members of Phoenix going down to the Orisa. Brigitte now for Sleepy Alley, losing precious perks that can easily turn the tide, but no point on sticking on a character if it's not working. Hinder out already early for the side of Vernal. Going to be already 2 points here for the side of Meliora. Looking to come back early. Arc does go over to the Orisa as well. So looking at building up the abilities and perks here for the tank player here of Arctic. Looking for dinks here is Vernal. Does get a couple. Looking for rep round. Heinen now. The earlier Heinen though gets the better. Vernal does take out the Spicy Gator. Terra Surge out. Only connects with Sleepy Alley. Unfortunately, both supports down here. The rest does take care of the other support. But now, and Arctic though, not letting anything go for the sake of it. Art does follow suit, and Vimto does go to the Reaper, so it's complete mirror matchup here for both sides. Vernal take care of Pot James. Space Gator does get Vernal with a hinder. Down goes Space Gator to Vimto with a headshot. Javelin comes out from Arctic, which does connect with the Juno. Looking here at the potential alts, we do have a blossom here for Vimto. We'll go on board with the Reaper. Looking here, waiting on the flank, waiting for the engage. Down goes Space Gator, in comes the Terra Surge. Sees the opening. 2 members down. Make that 3 for the Reaper. Phoenix finally getting a point on the board. 2-1 currently. Gardens now here for the side of Phoenix to attempt to gain the advantage. Snipe shot with the shotguns here ready for the Reaper. Both Reapers looking for anything that they can. TP out early. Nano boost. Anti-nade out. Bunto down early, but now does take care of the Arissa and the Cassidy, but double kill with the Death Blossom before losing their life. Arctic, though, clearing the point from supports, flipping the point at 30%. Death Blossom still in pocket here for Vimto. Early pick out. Found out early. Does not want to get too much in. Sees the backline. Does not want to deal with that. Sleep that out from the Anna of Port James. Down they fall to the whip shot of Sleepy Alley. Sleepy Alley getting 2 though. Brimtop still with this Death Blossom in hand. Rally now in hand for Sleepy Alley with a noon soon on the horizon here for Vernal. The hit scan specialist of Vernal showing why he is the hit scan specialist for the side of Phoenix. Vimto though getting the double kill onto the backline of Meliora here. Rifle out here for the side of Ref the Best. Falls to Vernal. Vernal does get a hindering kill as well, just to be on the safe side. Vernal here with a high noon rally as well. 2-all comes down to the final point here on this Atlas. Ramatra now for the side of Spacefin and Javelin coming out early. Sleep down onto the Cassidy to deny the noon. Vernal will not like that. A lot of focus fire onto the Reaper there. A few dinks and Vernal with another headshot. Takes care of the enemy Cassidy on the flank. Already up on 32% is going to be Vernal now. Going to be the closest all is going to be Vimto with another Blossom at 66% and counting. This got all out early with a cleanse as well. In comes the form of the Nemesis form. In comes the disrespect from Vernal. Kohad takes care of Sleepy Alley. Vernal goes down to Port James. On board with Arctic though, as he falls unfortunately. Boomtown was on point, but unfortunately nothing to be gained there. On board here with Haley. 87% to 22 on this final point, this flash point. Every second counts as a percent. Looking for the early engage is Haley. Sees the Cassidy. Unfortunately, does not get to the Reaper of Boomtown in time. On board with the Cassidy hit. Has a hand in pocket, does for now. No confirmations on heads. But down goes Sleepy Alley. Three there for Arctic. Correction, two for Vernell. A lot of comeback. 3-2. 3-0. Phoenix. Okay. So what's going in here? I believe that's the game now. Yes, it is. It is indeed game. A very decisive 3-0 here for Phoenix. Game has ended. 3-0 here. Let's see if we can get Fleesh in here for a post-match interview. Yep, 3-0. Speak of the devil. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Sure, I'll get you up on stage, Jesse. There he is. Hello, good sir. Right. Yeah, no, you got time. Wonderful. So, Jack, we have Mr. Fleesh here from IVI Phoenix for a post-match interview. First of all, Fleesh, we'll talk about very quickly the Atlas game which we just had. Very back and forth matchup. Do you feel like there was improvements that your team definitely could have made? Fair enough. Also, you guys did come out on top with a 3-0. Anything that you want your team to work on, or do you feel like you guys are just in a dominant way right now with your DPS line, especially with Ark as the tank as well? Very aggressive plays from him from what I saw today. Yep. I we did witness a relatively newish member of Vimto being played today as well. Um, so, uh, is that something that you had in plan for if you had to step out, for instance? Is getting Haley on that, aka Jesse, onto that flexibility of support and then Vimto in for the DPS, or is that something that you came up with on the fly? Fair enough. Yep. No, that's crazy. Fair enough. Uh, Now, quick question as an overall for the match. Did you think it was going to be a quick 3-0, or do you think it was going to be a slightly more um, dragged out? Is that why you chose to ban the Reinhardt on the second map of Busan? Fair enough. As a Rhine player myself, I can understand it. But yeah, again, congratulations, Phoenix. I pissed actually announced who the player of the match is going to go to, and I'm actually torn today, which is the first time that I'm casting, and I'm actually torn between two players. Um, it's going to be between Ark and Vernal. Playmakers in your own right. There is no confirmation of who's getting it over the other. I'm just very torn. I might come up with a finalization at some point. Stats show stats. What you mean, Arc? um, but yeah, um, but a lot of aggressive plays from Arc, a lot of aggressive plays from Vernal. The ability of playing the Sojourn um, definitely helps them out. Haley, aka Jesse, playing both the support and the DPS, especially on map one, was very nice to see for the ability for that. Yeah, I did see that, Sleepy. The fact that they weren't able to hit you with as Lucia, which is kind of memes. Um, but yeah, um, Fleesh, from what you saw, is there someone that you saw that I didn't see, which points you towards a player of the match within your own team? Obviously, this can also include yourself. 100%. I definitely also was giving praises to Vimto. Unfortunately, I don't think I saw the blossom on my end, purely because I was playing something else at that time. What are you doing, Vernal? I'm confused. But yeah, um, but yeah, congratulations to Phoenix. Probably will get an answer to you guys tomorrow. What the frick have you just sent? Arc. That is so oversaturated. I don't. What? Yes, yes, you got very good stats. Well, yeah, congrats, you're a tank player, Arc. Arc MVP. Fair enough. Uh, but yeah, Arc, don't get me wrong, you do have plays. Know what, forget. Let's make Arc happy for a change. Arc, I've gave praise to Vernal so many times. Arc, you are going to be getting MVP today. Um, Vernal's got it twice from me. Arc, I don't know what you mean by that, but sure. But yeah, congratulations again, Phoenix. Hope you have better, continued this aggressive streak. Um, very interesting to see how you guys are doing stuff. Um, quickly, Felicia, when is your or is it unknown at this point for your next match? Fair enough. So we will keep everyone posted with our socials, with how Phoenix is doing and where the next match or when or ever their next match may be. Hopefully, Phoenix can keep it up this dominant phase that they've shown today. But that's going to be the end of this one. Thanks everyone for listening in and watching. And everyone who's in the audience, thank you for appearing for this post-match interview as well. Yeah, I will be around for a little bit of time after I end both stream and stage. So if you have any questions, you can